Hello, hi guys, hello aspirants. So here with our next series of the video related to Hindu vocabulary, we are doing the best that we can do, and we will leave no stone unturned for you so that you have not a Pyrrha victory but you come out in flying colors. So that's what we are motivating you really for your success, boosting you up that yes, you can do it. The words we turn to directly, some students are very fond of these words, they write them down, they make their sentences, synonyms, antonyms and various other things, and that is what we are also expecting from you at this juncture, right? Taking up the words for today, this is the very important word for today. This is word imperious. The word imperious means something which is if we would say very high-headed. High-handed is you carry a lot of airs. Please note the word carries airs. Simple meaning pride. Haughty and arrogant being there, or insolent. See, indolent, please don't confuse between the two words. Insolent means pride and indolent means lazy. So this means a person who is very proud. The trait of being imperious, you are overbearing, you are dominating by nature, you rule everything by your high hand, you keep your hand above, ride on the high horse. I hope it is visible, as students had asked me about the board and the visibility. So I am focusing on that and keeping in mind that they don't face a problem. Haughtiness, hauteur, high-handedness, laudedness. So this is something when you are too much dominating by nature, you carry a high-headed feeling towards something. That is the meaning of the word imperiousness. Imperious is overbearing by nature, arrogant by nature, right? The opposite would be humble, careful, meek, timid, shy, coy. You are very submissive by nature. See, this is a dominant attitude. And this is a submissive attitude. You are very meek and humble by nature. You are not at all carrying airs. Next word, imperative. Imperative is very kind and courteous. Please note some roots that come in it. Ben, that is good. Alt, that is height. Phil, I am going to write those words, don't worry. Phil would be love. Anthrop, that is man. And the words which I write here being very constant. I write it on the top because the students are able to see it and it's visible to them. See the first word, philanthropist. Students asked me not to write in the lower section, that's not visible to them. So I hope it is visible to you, students. Yes. Phil is love and anthrop is man. Philanthropist is love of mankind, right? The second word, altruist. You are very kind hearted, you have extreme love and affection for others and humanity. You are generous, right? And you are, here the word, benevolent. And the word humanitarian. So, a lot of compassion, benevolence, kind, considerate, human is the word we would use for this. Being very loving and affectionate. See, the words if I use of Shakespeare again, the milk of human kindness flowing in their veins. Milk of human kindness, that means very kind-hearted, very generous kind of a person. The opposite would be cruel and inhumane person. Next word, horde. Horde is a large group of people who are very much in number, बहुत ज़्यादा जो लोग हों, too much in number, that is horde. Horde, even एक अगर आपने ये horde सुना हो, yes, Hoard is gather. Don't hoard wealth, but hoard knowledge, right? If you're eating, sleeping, drinking and hoarding money, you are next to an animal. Don't have that animal instinct, because man is the best creation of God on this earth. So this is the hoard and that's the hoard. It's almost the gather, meaning it could be any money, power, wealth, materialistic things that people gather. It's a large number of people or a group of people in a large number. The opposite simple, few, very less, even because it's scanty, scarce, hardly anything. Hamper, commonly coming the word. Now I want the idiom from you. Yes, I'm sure you must be knowing the idiom. Put spoke in the wheel, right? You prevent, you impede, you act as an obstacle. You become a barrier, you obstruct something to happen, you don't allow that thing to happen, right? The opposite would be you help, you assist, you aid, you facilitate that thing. See, this you act as a barrier and this you help to the happen that thing. Next word, fraudulent. Fraud word आपको clear दिख रहा है? Who is fraud? Fraud is a dishonest person, a person who's done things by deception, cheating, forgery, conning someone, being very sly, like foxy attitude. So you obtain things by deception, especially criminal deception. Means it's not that by mistake it happened, it is because you have an ideology in your mind, you want to cheat someone. It is dishonest or cheating, it is swindling, it's corruption, it is conning someone. The opposite would be honest or above board. See, everything is crystal clear, it's legalized, something right, this is above board. And something where there are a lot of problems and things, you are cheating or forging, you are doing an embezzlement, this is negative C. Fraternity, from the root frat, is brother. So the feeling of brotherhood. Friendship and mutual support within a group of people sharing common profession. Like there's a lot of fraternity in India, people of different caste and communities live together in harmony. So we have unity and diversity and fraternity, because even one of the parts of our constitution also supports that. So we should have that brotherhood and fraternity among each other. For one another, in fact, each other is in the sense of two. I wanted to mark out the error detection, I was framing a sentence for it. Each other is in the sense of two and one another is for more than two. So there should be fraternity among the Indians, and there should be fraternity among the students, among the people, or fraternity for one another, each other, yes, one another. Fragile is very weak, very delicate, very feeble, something which can be very easily destroyed. It's very delicate, glass and the other things, they are very fragile, easily broken, so easily destroyed or threatened. It's tenuous, from the root ten, that cannot be holding fast. It could be weak or delicate. The opposite would be strong, right? See the words very carefully, very important words they are, don't miss them, any of it. Moving on further to a next word, mammoth. Mammoth, from the word huge, very big. You've heard the word Titanic? Yes, that's what the word I also want to point to you out. It's something which is Titanic. It's huge, it's large, it's enormous, it's gigantic, it's giant, colossal. I've included all synonyms in this very carefully. It's massive and vast, something very big. You have to have a colossal vocabulary to clear CLAT. Tiny, punny, very small, little, very little, short, stouten. From the next root, we have the root very commonly asked, even in the tone of the passage. Laud is to praise. Applaud, laudatory, laudation, laudable, the tone is laudatory. It means to praise someone, as again the root which comes, eu, good, and log, speech. So you eulogize someone. An action or idea deserving praise and commendation, praiseworthy, commendable, admirable, meritorious, or worthy. So the opposite is blameworthy and shameful. This is something which you do in a meritorious way, and this you are blamed for something you do in a very shameful manner. Everybody wants to be, yes, do actions which are laudatory. Next word from the word intero. You can see the root interoperability. So there is a break, there are 2 or 3 syllables merging in this. So it's a degree which 2 programs can be used together. अब 2 programs एक साथ, inter is connection, or the quality of being able to use together, because we have inter school competitions, inter debate, intercellular programs. So all those is in between the 2 things, right? So how can you use 2 things together? That is the word here. We again have interroot again, and LOC, that is speech. LOC, LOG and LOQ. Please mark the 3 roots. I repeat, LOC, LOG and LOQ meaning speech. A person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation, मतलब एक इंटरमीडिएटर, एक मीडिएटर का काम करता है, डायलॉग दोनों के बीच में एक्सचेंज करता है, दैट इज इंटरलॉक्यूटर, राइट. नेक्स्ट वर्ड इंटरिम. इंटरिम इज मीन वाइल, फॉर द टाइम बीइंग, कोई भी चीज़ को उस समय के लिए करना, दैट इज एन इंटरवीनिंग टाइम, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंटरिम. द अपोजिट वुड बी परमानेंट. Next word, intemperate. You've heard word temperate, tempi or temperate zone. If I say temperate, means not hot nor cold. It's moderate. I repeat, if I say the student's performance is temperate, moderate, average, means not high, not low. But when I say intemperate, it means excessive high or excessive low. It could be excessive cold, it could be excessive hot. Having or showing a lack of self-control, immoderate. So moderate was average, you got the word. Excessive, undue, inordinate or unreasonable, something which is too much. You have heard the saying that excessive of anything is not good, something not in the right perspective. The opposite, moderate or temperate. The next word, insensitive. Insensitive is a person who has no feelings or consideration for the feelings of others. It is heartless person, it is unfeeling, it is inconsiderate, it is thoughtless. कोई भी ऐसी feelings नहीं होना जो आपको मतलब ये show करे कि you are callous hearted person. The exact word which comes in my mind. Callous is stone hearted. Indifferent to anything. You are not showing any feelings of happiness, joy or sorrow. You are insensitive to pleasure or pain. You express no feelings about it. So if you are insensitive, it is something which is a negative shade of the character. It is because you don't carry the feelings of heart in you. So be, flow with the milk of human kindness. Grasp all the words carefully and note them down correctly so that you don't face any problem. Right, students? Please give us a thumbs up when you like our channel and do subscribe it.